Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Persia. So in the last episode we just won a very quick and easy war against Oman to take their province of Zanzibar down here. Or region of Zanzibar. I'll probably never get the actual correct terminology straight between all the various Paradox games and what they call counties and provinces and regions and so forth, so I'm just going to keep using interchangeable nouns. Hope that's okay. But anyway, we won that. We're going to use it as our colonial jumping off point, if at all possible. Though we are kind of on a tight schedule for colonial stuff, because it's going to get started probably around 1870. And we are rapidly approaching that. Of course, we spent a lot of time uncivilized and not really progressing in our technology at the start of the game. We did jump ahead a bit when we westernized because we were in Russia's sphere, but we are still behind. So once we have finished researching idealism here, which will be fairly soon. Yep, that crisis is actually already over. Once we've finished idealism here, can we do empiricism already? Are we that far behind? I think we can. Okay. Oman just allied Abu Dhabi. Fair enough. I think we will have to go towards some of the necessary colonial techs like state and government, breech-loaded rifles. I think there was one more. Was there a naval one that we need? I don't actually remember. I'll probably be able to look it up between episodes, or I will just remember one or the other. Incorporating a new factory. A colonial charter company has approached us with a request to incorporate a new colonial factory in one of our colonies, which would help local production efficiency. Okay. So in Kashmir, we get extra farming and mining efficiency, but more militancy, or they can lose militancy. We'll get the farming and mining, that sounds good. So there's idealism, and we can indeed get empiricism right now, which would give us even more research. But how long will this take? Does it tell us before we actually start? I guess not. It will take 10,000 research points. We're getting 15-ish daily. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother working this out. So it really depends on whether this is more efficient to get this first, or, well, it's obviously more efficient to get this first, but is it faster than getting, say, state and government and or breech-loaded rifles first? That's actually fewer research points. Alright, I guess we'll go for state and government right now. The additional national focus we can actually use, so that'll be good too. We can't upgrade our naval bases any further, I think. Yeah, we don't have the tech. I'm pretty sure we're not going to have time to research that before the colonization rush, which is unfortunate. Yeah, okay, we'll spend 2k. Actually, now that I think of it, we can just look up what the relevant texts are here. Yes, it was prophylaxis against malaria medicine. Okay. So we'll also get this one. So who knows if we'll be able to get all of them in time. We obviously won't be the first to start colonizing, but that's okay. We have a very good jumping off point here, in that it's pretty far away from all of the other major colonizers who will be coming down from the north mostly, or from the south in the case of the British. They can come from over here too. Portugal, I assume, is... well, actually, that's probably not a safe assumption. They could be in the secondary power range. No, they're not. Okay. So that is good. They're actually fairly close to it, though. If they got up a couple of points, they could potentially do some colonizing. Lockout. Poor strata become more socialist. We'll let the rich strata do whatever they want. Our literacy just hit 20%, which is nice. We have a lot of unemployed craftsmen in Western Afghanistan. Are we encouraging there? We are. So we should probably... Oh, actually, our factory isn't even finished building there, so that's fine. We'll expand this lumber factory here, and I guess we can make a furniture factory which will benefit from both of these inputs in this province. At least I assume it has timber, or we wouldn't have built the lumber mill there. Though I'm not actually going to check. So I guess we could still stop encouraging the craftsmen there for a little while and move it to here. This factory seems profitable. Sure. So we're up to 6 points in industry, 18th place, so we haven't actually gone up that much. I think we were at 20-ish before. So, you know, other people are obviously industrializing as well. And probably a bit faster than we are. We can build one brigade down here in Zanzibar, but that's not really necessary, I think. No projects going on right now for us to invest in. And I think I'll wait until we get down below 15 infamy, and then go for Abu Dhabi. France has declared war on Germany, okay. So our next plan for research is maybe medicine first. This gives us the ability to invent mission to civilize. But we also would need to have invented nationalism and imperialism, market regulations, or naval statistics, or, in fact, any great power already has mission to civilize, is that correct? And a neighboring country has mission to civilize. So is there colonizing going on yet? They probably don't have the other techs yet. And we can actually colonize right here. It's within our range right from the start, which might be also a good idea. We can block off Britain from getting that because it's presumably in their range as well. They might have some provinces over here. Sure. Sweden. Up to 15th or 16th in industry. I'm beginning to think we should have taken empiricism first. Maybe. I don't know. Kashmir can gain 1 life rating, or capitalists lose consciousness. Fantastic news. We don't have very many capitalists, so it's probably not a big deal. It is kind of unfortunate that we are using some of our colonial power already for whichever of these states aren't integrated. Zanzibar now as well. We, of course, will need 1% of the population to be bureaucrats of an accepted or an accepted culture, which we do not have. I imagine will be quite difficult to get. But there's not really much we can do about it, so we just have to make do with the colonial points that we have. Okay, we're approaching our 15 infamy. I don't know if there's a straight crossing we can march across here, but I am going to find out. It's called the Straits of Hormuz, so maybe. Alright, we can gain some prestige there. That's another thing I will probably never remember with all of the various Paradox games I play, is which straits are actually crossable by infantry in which game. Like, you can walk across the Straits of Dover in Victoria, but you can't in Crusader Kings, and I don't know about Europa Universalis. Maybe I never will. We'll gain Liberal in the upper house, sure. Didn't allow us to put through any reforms, but that's okay. Or did it? Oh, we can sign the Geneva Convention. This actually loses us 1 infamy, which is useful for us, so okay. We'll do that. And then we can immediately start justifying a war against Abu Dhabi. Well, actually not immediately, because they have increased their relations to the point where we can't. Oh yes, this war that's going on with... Oh, France is trying to take Alsace-Lorraine back. Alright. Okay. I think they just did the opposite and ceded more land to Germany, yeah. Tough luck, France. Okay. And we should be able to... Oh, they increased relations again. Very sneaky. We were actually slightly below the population for another national focus, but that's okay. Let's get medicine. And I think we will actually get these 3 texts researched before 1870, so that's good. We hopefully won't lose out on too much. Our real limiting factor is going to be our lack of colonial power, but not much we can really do about that, at least at this point. Perhaps if we'd been planning at an earlier date, we could have done something about it. Oh, they did it again. I just keep letting the game run slightly too long, so they can increase relations back. This time I will do it as soon as possible. Okay, so we got mission to civilize. Does that let us actually colonize anywhere? Not yet, it seems. Okay. Yes, let's keep an eye on Abu Dhabi so that we can definitely justify a war against them. Let's establish Protectorate. Maximum 10 infamy, which will not put us over 25. Let's hope we get 0. So, yeah, it's machine guns that is really the limiting technology, because that can't be researched until 1870. So it'll actually be a bit after 1870 before colonial negotiations gets invented. Probably. And once a great power invents it, that increases our chances, especially if it's a neighbouring great power like Russia or Britain. So up to 13 industry points, 14th place there, so looking a bit better, and we have some projects we can invest in. So let's do just that. Okay, that's building there. This fabric factory could probably do with being expanded, and the winery too. So let's do that. Actually, now that I think about it, establishing protectorate, 0.1, very nice. Establishing protectorate here will use up even more of our colonial points. That's okay though. Pretty sure we're not going to be not going to have the same amount of colonial success as we did as Ireland in the previous series and take over most of Africa. But if we get, a reasonable amount, there's some nice provinces around here where we're going to start our colonization probably with some reasonable populations. So that is good. But let's get this war started. They're allied. Who are they allied with? Oman and Nejd, who I am going to go ahead and assume we don't care about. Nejd has 7 brigades, but we don't care about that. Establish protectorate, please. No need to call our allies. Can we walk across here? We can, great. I bet we can't get over here though. Except by going around there, okay. Let's just get our boats out here then. And walk across like this. Okay, no problem there. Shouldn't have a problem with this army. Not even going to increase my spending. And this is basically over. More social reform desire. Yep, you can try to occupy that all you want. I think we're pretty much done now. They would accept this offer. And proceed. And it has taken some of our colonial power, so it's a little unfortunate, but I think it's probably worth it. Oh, no, you stay there. The fears of Japan, okay. Oh, we are actually still at war with Nejd here. Alright. I almost didn't even notice that. We're gonna win that battle, of course. Can we peace them out right now? They wouldn't accept a white peace. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to do some occupying then. I guess we'll just come back here. You can come over here. bet these provinces have terrible supply limits. Yeah. Let me stay there. Okay, well, we'll deal with this war with Ned in the next episode because we're just about out of time here. So thanks for watching, and join me again next time.